Okay, hi everyone. This is this is Rio Kitano, and I want to introduce PennyPilot, an AI financial co-pilot. The goal is simple. It turns very confusing bank statements that I never take the time to really analyze. So what this web application does is that it does the analysis part for you. Um, in this demo, I'll show the login, statement upload, AI insights, and personalized goal planning. First up, I'm gonna log in. Uh, created this infrastructure using Auth0. Uh, Now I'm logged in, and now I would like to parse in my bank statement. This is my credit card bank statement from last month. So while it's loading, uh, so first I logged in securely using Auth0. I added this authentication so user data is private and owner scoped, which means that each user can only access their own uploaded statements and insights. Uh, so it's taking some time while it's like parsing in the back end, it's parsing in the transaction and categorizing the spending, and storing everything in a secure data model tied to my user identity. Um, and so yes, now it's parsed in. As you can see, it's giving us insights. Uh, it's giving a spending dashboard with summary metrics and charts. Here we can see the total spending from the PDF. The statement is quoted as $2,276, which is far more than what I spend usually. Uh, it's also looking at this bar chart, we can clearly see that my highest spending was on telecom, which is very unusual. I think this was my phone bill. And I think I did spend like 800 $600 extra just because I wanted to like add in credit for that account. So it was I don't spend that much usually during a month, but yeah, I think this was the primary reason. And yes, there's also a pie chart that also captures like different percentages of spending based on the different categories. So yes, the AI CFO insights. So, basically the Gemini API. I use the Gemini API to kind of like analyze the bank statement for me. It did really capture what I've been saying, uh, and how like my spending was primarily concentrated in telecom, other and groceries, and also did capture some patterns that where I had a frequent transaction with, so I had a frequent transaction, and my spending involved many smaller purchases rather than a few large ones. Aside from the telecom bill, I did have a consistent grocery spending between Zehrs and TNT Supermarket. It did just capture some patterns, and also gives me some suggestions of what I can do to kind of like reduce spending. For example. Yeah, like optimizing grocery spending, special spending at Zehrs and TNT Market. Look for ways to optimize your grocery budget by meal prepping, shopping with a list, taking advantage of sales and loyalty programs. It's very generic and kind of like mainstream, I believe. But this is a fun feature that I added for this web application. It's a strategy simulator. I feel like we as a user kind of want to save up for something. Like save money to, I don't know, go on a vacation. Let's say in this example, I want to buy a camera lens, uh, which is, let's say, $500 on Facebook Market. And I want to buy it by the end of June. Pretty random, but in about like 3 months. And then in the next upcoming months, let's say I wanted to use this reduction feature where I'm going to plan to reduce restaurant spending because I'll be more inclined to cook, like prep my meals and cook at home. Reduce subscription because I think I'm going to be canceling my ChatGPT subscription because I do have free alternatives. And also significantly reduce my telecom because I'm actually not going to be spending any with for the next 3 months because I already have it credited in my Virgin Mobile account. So that is great. And I think I will, mm, but I think that's pretty much it. So let's run a simulation, see what I can do to achieve this personal goal as well as the general strategy and how I can reduce my spending. So this I'm using Gemini API again here. And it's analyzing my selection with like how much I want to reduce my spending. So here's the results. Uh, so by my plan, the projected monthly saving is $934, which is very good. Um, let's say what the goal plan says. Save camera lens for $100. To reach your goal in time, you'll need to set aside $125 per month. Great news, your personalized spending reduction strategy generates enough saving to comfortably fund your camera lens goal. Your personalized plan projects significant monthly savings of $934, totaling an impressive 11,214 annually. We know this is not realistic because I'll probably be having to pay the telecom expensive and after 4 months. However, I could be saving $934 per month with that telecom reduction. Yes. And at the restaurant, I'll be reducing the restaurant spending by $92, which is around 36.48%. And I can do that by cooking more home or choosing less expensive dining options. As you can see, I also selected the subscriptions, and it's telling me to significantly reduce my subscriptions. This can bring my current $46 spend down to just $14. And I think this is actually possible for me because then I don't really watch Netflix and I somehow have a Netflix subscription, so I can kind of not spend money on Netflix and ChatGPT. It also gives you a challenge of the week to help you reduce spending. Uh, One is to review subscription before Sunday. Sure, I'll do that. And home cooking streak. Commit a 5-day home cook streak this week. And I can also aim to do that. And it's just giving us kind of like emotional support if I said I miss it. It's no big deal. And yes. And this is just a parsed transaction history from my document. And that it's it for my web application. Um, I think yes, PennyPilot does go beyond the statistics, like the static analytics. It gives users a personalized path from spending data to real financial goals. And so, yes. Under the hood, I also implemented important privacy and reliability improvements, which is kind of important. The auth protect the API routes and provides an owner scope database access to prevent cross-user access. Uh, there's also improved handling for auth and environment edge cases during development. And yeah, so thanks for watching. Uh, yes.